Hello crafty friends, this is Irene Fierro from Impressive Formations. You have probably seen this layout on social media. I think I saw it on Pinterest. I thought it was really pretty and I decided to recreate it myself. I only saw one page of the layout. I don't know if there's a second page, but I am creating the second page myself, and that's what the video will be about. But I wanted to explain to you kind of like how it is done. So this is from, this cardstock is from Anna Griffin's Paisley Papers and Embellishments. So you kind of get like 2 of each sheet. So I don't have this exact sheet color, but I have similar ones that came in the pack. So let me show you what you'll need. The cardstock that I used, well, the Paisley one is similar to this one. This one has a burgundy tone to it. This one is more red with like olive coloring, okay? So on the opposite end is it's got like a gold tone, gold foil to it. That is this one. So this is 1 sheet of paper, okay? So they use 1 sheet of these, and then, like I said, I don't have the same purple, a purple sheet, which that's like your base. And then they have this in the set. So this is for these border frames, okay? Now, the other thing is I'm not sure what cardstock they use on the borders, but I have a pack from the Perfect Palette metallic cardstock, and there's like a cream color in here, this one. So what I did is I took 2 of those and then I taped them. I don't know if you can see the tape. There's a piece of tape right here. So I put 2 of those, and then I ran, so let me show you what else I did. So then I ran, I used this border here for this, the cream colored metallic cardstock. And then I use the traditional Anna Griffin gold, matte gold, as the main. And then from this cardstock, the purple, dark purple one, you cut it like, I don't know, I think it was 1 inch or 1 1/4 inches. Enough to be able to cut this purple border, okay? So that's how I did the borders. So it's, as you can see, here's my tape for these 2. So it's like a cream colored metallic cardstock. It looks like a shimmer beige with the gold, and then the trim is purple. So I have like, I was going to start assembling this on my own. I figured I'll do a video to show you guys what it is that I did. So we'll move this guy to the side. So I've already kind of started with the second page. I've already put this one down. Let me get the cardstock. So the way you cut it is you need the 1 sheet of paper. So you start with your base. On this cardstock, like I said, it's this. Let me move these guys to the side. So it's this Paisley one, okay? So what you do is you have to look at the paper. So let me see here. So you're going to get some scissors and you're going to cut here. And then you see these purple peaks here. That's kind of what you cut. Okay, let me bring this one back. And when you cut these right here, you're left with this, okay? Then you're going to come back and then you're going to cut on these peaks, and that leaves you with this. So then you use the next peak up here and you cut that. And then that strip is used at the top. And once you mount it, you come with your scissors and you just trim off the edge. So then you're going to be left with more than half the cardstock along with these peaks. And I don't know, let me see if we still have this. So that's kind of like where these guys come from my paper, right? So I was left with, so you're going to trim that off. And when you do that, you're left with this red gold cardstock. I hope that makes sense. So here it is. So let me see if this kind of makes sense. So we had this. Okay. We had something like that. And then something similar to that. So like I said, you cut this one, then you cut that guy from that, and then you're going to be left with a jaggedy edge. This is still intact. You're left with a jaggedy edge, so you trim the jaggedy part off. And then you're going to flip this, and then that becomes the center part. All right. Now on this guy, I knew I wanted to keep do a second layout, and I wasn't sure if I was going to need the purple or not. So for this particular frame, I stole from the back. So that's why this one, I just cut it out enough for the frame to fit through there. And then using this die set, I cut it in purple and I mounted it on the gold. So these are the dies that I used. Okay, and I think this is from the Crop at Home 3 die set. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so that's how I did that. So let's put the second page together. Okay, so like I said, this is already done. I've already put it down. I've got this one ready to go. So I'm just going to remove the little foam tape pieces here, so I can mount this. So this second page is not going to be exactly like the first one, but obviously I want it to be coordinating with it. So most of it is the same. So we're just going to align it up here, the corners, the base. Okay, I think it's there. Okay, and then let's put this guy here. So if you needed to steal some more cardstock, you know, you could probably cut a good section if that's what you wanted. Because it's kind of sad. It goes kind of like, I wouldn't say it goes to waste, but it gets hidden back there, so don't be afraid to take from that. Oops, didn't quite work the way I want it. Let's see, here we go. we're gonna kind of like tuck this guy underneath. Tucked in here. Oops, this guy. Let's get this guy tucked in there. All right, all the peaks are up. I should have put that one down, I guess, before I put this one down. It would have been easier. All right, so I've already done my borders, and I showed you how I did that. It is the champagne shimmer or metallic cardstock with the gold and then the purple. So I am also going to mount these. Let's get a little bit thicker foam here. So let's line this up. And then we will mount this one. Okay, there we go. So now this second page layout, what I did is I used the same dies, right? So I cut 2 of the gold, like this one. And when you cut out this purple piece, right? I'll use this guy here as an example. When you cut the border out, you're kind of left with this like pretty edge, right? From that, and so to save, it was like such a waste. It's such pretty paper to me. So basically what I did is I used that with the decorative edge outside to create a border, right? So when I cut this purple one, all this little intricate side is what I used here. So I mounted that. So if we were to get the die itself, this should fit in here because that's where it came from. One of these. Yeah, here. And the other side was, so you're left with this square. So then I use this part to come in at the border around my frame. So like I said, it's not quite like this, but it coordinates nicely. So I'm going to mount these. I'm not sure if I should tuck it in. No, I think I'm going to put them on top. I'm going to mount these on top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's use this guy, it's a little thicker. And if you guys decide to do something similar and you guys have any questions, feel free to ask and I will try to answer as best as I can. I'm going to put a piece in the middle just for a little bit for support. So it doesn't like sink in. So I'm going to put this guy here. I think, well, all right, we'll just, let me see where I want them. I'd say about an inch away. So that's good. Press these down. Anyway, so these scraps turned out really pretty. And then, of course, this one might be thicker. I think it's a little bit wider than this, but it doesn't matter because your picture will be mounted on top. And it'll hide the width here. The other thing is with these scraps that you're left, with, so I took two of them together and taped them. And so you can make like additional embellishments with it, right? So, you could have your little title and then maybe this paper comes with stickers, this kit. It has embellishments and stuff. So yeah, use your scraps. It also comes with some of these gold flourishes. So you can decorate them as much as you want. It had a little butterfly. Anyway, so that's like an idea as the second page to this one. It's similar, but it's different, and they coordinate nicely. Anyway, I hope that it encourages you guys to do some of your layouts. Very 3D dimensional, but not super bulky. Anyways, please like and subscribe my channel. I appreciate it. I'll catch you again next time.